Yeah.
Straight? In 3/4 of a mile, turn right on East McDowell Road.
Looks different, huh?
That's peaceful here. You have currents for a bank here, water. This is El Dorado Park. Alright everyone, salutations to all of my gremlins and to those of you who are watching this video. Well, you obviously are watching this video if you are watching this video. Anyway, so, namaste. Good afternoon, I should say. Oh, yes, it is 1600 hours into the afternoon. And namaste, good afternoon. A rather blessed afternoon. And today, I am at the El Dorado Park that is here in Scottsdale. This is, honest to God, my first time I have ever been to, for Scottsdale here, for this particular park anyways. I've been to Scottsdale a few times before.
Is that an animal or is that Rick?
Oh, it's,
oh, it is Rick. Oh,
it's Mr. Giz. His name is,
it's not Rick. It's not Rick. You're making it look like
yeah.
Oh, he's got it.
Yeah, I got my little robotic puppet. Yeah, this here is Mr. Giz.
Oh,
So he's my friend and lifelong partner here.
oh, really? Oh.
He come to join the Japanese culture group that is here at this park today, and she got my food as Mr. Giz. So I am here today
I know the one gentleman,
and
he's
sitting
the
down
third
here
generation
eating
Japanese.
this.
He don't speak Japanese.
This is a food that I had got for myself.
I'm
And
sorry.
there's a variety of
or
mixtures,
Japanese,
such as
come up.
right here, this is supposed to be sushi, egg rolls,
Your friend is third
barbecue chicken, meat, I believe meat or pork.
I'm teacher. I'm
This is
his student.
omochi. This here is omochi. This here is Japanese sushi for amago. Amago, Japanese sushi called tamago. Tamago means egg. And my mother actually had created this specifically for today's event. So there's actually quite a good turnout here, and there's actually quite a lot of people, to be honest. There's a lot of people to be seen. If I were to guess, at least there would be 20 people or more, or maybe I could be wrong. It'd be like 20 people or more. It's very interesting. I had the opportunity to meet quite a few people so far.
People come to my class.
It's actually,
She want a gentleman.
it's like,
Third generation Japanese.
it's all around here. This is me at a park.
So he's teaching karate.
There's the big, huge lake right behind me. Such a ever so graceful, so beautiful of a park. And I absolutely love it. And it's nice and windy outside. There's actually quite a few.
I know
A little bit windy. But I got myself sparkling cider. It's a Mexican apple cider here. But Cody, Gremlin. Let me see.
She come to my Tai Chi class one day.
Cody, Gremlin. That's my autograph.
Japanese.
Oh, this is crazy. So this is the Japanese style omochi. And actually, inside of it, it's actually got a strawberry inside of there.
There's something wrong. There's all of a sudden.
I'm going to test this out for my first time, and I'm going to eat my food. I started eating a little bit of it, but I'm going to get back to you guys. And I'm sitting here next to this Japanese lady here. What's your name?
Junko.
Junko? Do you mind being on a part of my vlog?
Sure is salt. Oh yeah. 私のハッピーコート見て。
What is vinegar?
Wow. That's great.
That's soup.
Kakui.
Okay, that's confusing shio and soup.
Kakui means it's cool, it's awesome.
Sa is sato.
Sugoi. Sugoi, eh?
Sa shio.
So I'm sitting down here and eating this omochi that is wrapped with the strawberry, the one I had showed you earlier. And she's the one that had made it for me. What's her name again? Junko. Junko actually had crafted this from her own hand. And this is
Take a lot of work.
I'm tired.
tired.
Did you beat the mochi?
Yeah, machine.
I use microwave.
This is absolutely great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's mixed in with
There is a mochi powder, and water.
There is
And
the
then 2 minutes.
strawberries you can see right in the middle. It's mixed in with everything else.
2 minutes in a microwave, and you stir it after 2 minutes. 2 more minutes.
Very chewable.
And then
It's
this
very
mochi
sweet as
comes
well.
out.
This is so good.
It's all nice and sticky, but you have to use a cornstarch.
It's obviously
And then you make a round,
obviously sticky.
smash it,
You can see.
and I'll put anko in the middle, and strawberry in the middle.
There it is here.
Yeah, that's good.
So actually, this is wrapped with red bean paste, uncle, with strawberry.
の上にあんこ。家でね、ハンマーで
Wow.
Oh, お餅を、お餅米。Did you guys do that?
Oishii.
That happened, didn't it? There was so much happening, like the flowing somen noodles and the lanterns on the water, and I think they said the mochi was.
Sometimes I listen to them speaking Chinese.
Oh, so this is your first event? No, I came a long time ago. It was, or maybe
Eating
it was
this
the
actually
name.
helps
the name
you
is Health.
to
Right,
feel
but I had to have learned about it from
like
meetup
a
because I don't have another
transparent, a transcendence from your mind, from your body, and your spirit into an unconscious, unparalleled universe. I mean, this is absolutely how delicious this truly is. This is a remarkable craftsmanship that this lady had created this and crafted from scratch. This just takes you out of your mind. It's like a journey of consciousness with this. This is absolutely great. I mean, I'm addicted to this.
Oh, you did?
I'm addicted.
Yeah, a long time ago. And then I wanted to do the summer food.
Look, there's an ant
I
on
was
me.
afraid to bring the kids, and my young one is. He's your son? Yes. This is
How old is he now?
He's 11.
He's tall.
11なのね。
10歳。
There's a Scottsdale pigeon. He's wearing gold rings and watches. Anyways, in all seriousness, spending time with nature out here in this sane place. It's what it all looks like all around here. Surrounded by trees. So you can see how perfect it is. Got everything. Salutations once again. I have returned. And I actually had finished eating as of right now. Yeah, I know. It takes me a while to eat my food. And I'm someone who always takes my time to eating my food. I never rush through anything. Just one of those people that always take my time eating. And this is actually a rather good turnout for considering my mother and I, our first time being here. It's actually a rather delightful place to be. There's quite a lot of interesting people, like-minded as well, who share a vibrant and versatile passion for the many different aspects of culture. I also had the opportunity to meet those who are good people as well, and human beings that resemble to someone much like myself in so many ways or another. And this is the park all around me, as you can see here. This is a good park, very peaceful, quiet. The atmosphere is, in itself, nature is very much alive. I absolutely absolutely love this place. So this is a good place to be. And I cannot even begin to tell you just how good that Japanese omochi that friend of mine had made, the woman had made, that was absolutely breathtaking. That was incredible. So if you're watching this, I cannot thank you enough. And that was something something so vibrant and so good. I appreciate all the people here who had attended here to crafting the food, to making the food, putting it together, putting all your time and energy into putting together this event, as well as for all the people that I had met. And it was a rather delight of making your acquaintance. And so, anyway, so this is, anyway, I don't know what the selfie thing is, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just eccentric. Mr. Giz, say something. You haven't said anything all day. Well, say something, Mr. Giz. I haven't heard from you for a while today.
I love this place. Yeah, I love this place. Yeah, we should definitely come back again. And I love the food.
How did you like the food? What would you rate it from 1 to 10?
Well, we would obviously rate it a 10. The food is good.
And you like the sushi, right?
I like it.
So anyway, forgive my eccentricism and just walking around here. I'm going to take some video walking around the park here. This is actually one of the most nicest, one of the best parks that I personally have been to in a long while, besides Tempe, Mill Avenue. What's that park called? Not Papago Park, but it's called, what was that? I'm not even sure, doggone it. It's not Papago Park, it's not Mill Avenue, it's Tempe Town Lake. So this place actually reminds me of Tempe Town Lake in so many perspectives, in so many ways or another. And I'm actually having, to be honest, a rather very much delightful time of my life. And it's something very enjoyable as well. I actually enjoy this place so very much, and it's a place well worth coming to. I mean, I actually liked it a lot. So, I'm gonna walk around and try to meet more people, see what else is around here. Cool. Well, everyone, salutations, and I had returned here with Dominic. I'm not sure if you see him. Oh, there he is. Hello. His birthday, believe it or not, is tomorrow. So how old are you going to be tomorrow? 29?
29, yes.
Dominic, well, it's delightful meeting you. It's a pleasure, and this is great. So could you explain to me, like, what you are most interested, or what made you feel passionate or inspired with Japanese culture in particular?
Well, I definitely fell in love with video games from a very early age. The PC Engine was one of my first systems I ever owned.
And like anime and things like that as well?
Definitely anime.
Definitely anime.
But video games mostly because the PC Engine and one of the first systems I ever owned and the first games I've ever played was Bonk's Adventure. Came out in the 80s. It was a competitor for Sega for like a while, and then
I had no idea about that.
Yeah, I mean it's got a long history. PC Engine, NEC. If you ever heard of NEC before?
NEC. I'm familiar with NEC, but I wasn't familiar with the other you were talking about. You were referring to earlier.
Yeah, but that was my kind of gateway into Japanese culture, Japanese technology.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's delightful. That's great. And what else could you explain about it? Do you have anything else to say, like you would for the camera perhaps?
Other than that, I mean, yeah, anime definitely kind of taught me a lot of, a lot of the inner workings of Japan, some of the cultural differences, the music of it,
the music, the food, yeah.
I mean, all those things, the school system. I've seen so many, Japanese high school animes, how they kind of do the house, all the cleaning is done by the students, things like that.
Really?
They don't have janitors. They usually have the kids do the chalkboards and the cleaning the desks and everything else in the school. A lot more responsibility put on the kids to keep things ordered, things like that.
Wow. Had I not known that, I mean, there's something small fragments of everything that we learn throughout the degrees of life within each day, and we learn something new within like pieces of every day. So that's truly fascinating to me. I have no idea about that. I kind of wish they had something like that here. Wouldn't that be nice? That would be like more of a better world or something, right?
I think anime is a big part of teaching worldviews. I mean, showing kids that, you know, high school isn't all about, you know, the drama. It's, you know, there's other aspects to it. It shows the inner workings of teachers, how they, you know, go to their daily lives sometimes. You know, because teachers are people too. They're not just like our instructors. They're also humans. You know, like they have lives. They have personalities. That kind of thing.
I agree with you. You're taking the words out of my mouth. That's great. I would have said the same thing myself. I mean, they are just mere simple human beings, just like the rest of us, regardless of ethnicities or age, sex, whatever, you know, or what have you.
Absolutely. So yeah, those two things I think are the biggest like factors in me loving the culture, getting to know it better, and kind of really understanding more about the world. I mean, it's that's thousands and thousands of miles away, and we have this technology now to see what another person's life is like on an island that, you know, for a long time we didn't know was there. You know?
Thousands and thousands of miles from here.
Yeah, and the history of, you know, the various emperors, things like that, you know, told in this animated form, you know, helps us understand what they've gone through, what they've been struggling with in terms of life in general.
Could not have said it any much better than myself, than you, what you had described. I said it better myself. Wow. So, anything you'd like to say beside that? Or?
I don't know, I'm just really grateful to know, like, you and just get that other perspective from you.
Well, absolutely, of course, man. I'm happy that, thank you so much for participating to be a part of my Japanese culture. This is absolutely wonderful, man.
This is great. Thank you.
Cool. Good meeting you, Dominic. Happy birthday, by the way. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dominic. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Cody.
More. Mom, isn't that funny? Dad said you might as well turn those chickens into soup or something. God, what, those chickens are going crazy for food or what? Oh, God. Mom, isn't that funny or what?
Yeah. You got attacked by a chicken.
Attacked by a Oh, jeez. So it's chicken. Jesus. So those chickens been driving you crazy, huh? So what did you say? You said you put them to bed, right?
Yeah, I put them to bed.
Yeah, tucked them in to sleep and ready for bed, Yeah, I thought you were gonna handle those chickens, but they're too much. Those ducks and geese going crazy.
What you gonna eat? Everything? Did you guys eat a lot of food?
Did we what?
Did you guys eat a lot?
Oh, we ate a pretty good portion there while being at the Japanese. Mom and I are just cracking up, man.
Oh, Dad.
I don't mind that, you know?
Man, we ate a big portion of. We ate a big. All the chickens were noisy and the ducks and geese because they wanted more food after Dad and Dad tried.
First next time they shut up. I never hear them cry like that when you guys are feeding them. Yeah. I never hear them no more. They don't do they?
Oh, jeez.
They do it to me, though. Yeah, I'm gonna give them their food first.
Oh God, Dad, you make us laugh like crazy. I can't breathe. Whew.
Where you guys at? On the freeway?
Yeah, we're on the freeway right now. But anyway, to answer your question, we actually ate quite a lot of food there at that Japanese group. Yeah, it's got a lot of good people, like-minded and very interesting people, down-to-earth people, and very humble to meet. And we like to go there again, and they invite us out again, and they welcomed us with open arms. So that's the important thing for it.
It was in park, right? Outside?
Yeah, it was at the El Dorado Park in Scottsdale.
Yeah. So you found it okay? Everything's okay, huh?
We'll find a nice house, Dad.
What?
Wonderful house. Big second.
Yeah, I
She
found
had a big house, right?
a big house. Yeah.
Man, talk about it. Big one. Cody said, oh, I like that one.
I went crazy for that one house. It looks like an old-fashioned Victorian house or some kind of like.
In the park? Yeah, between the dogs and the geese and Clinton. I'm waiting for him to call me.
Usual farm animals.
Listen to that farm animals.
Oh, damn.
You're gonna be attack. You see us in the container, messing around the containers. You know the food's in there. They talk.
You guys laugh at me.
Yeah, I
You
see
laugh
that
at
every
me.
day.
Dad said all we do is laugh at him.
Don't laugh at me.
Uh,
It's not a nice thing to do.
Oh,
I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning at 9:15.
oh, jeez.
Tomorrow morning. It's not a doctor's appointment. It's drawing blood.
Oh, God.
I got to pull the blood out of me. Vampires.
Well, not to
All
be
they want for me is blood, man.
Oh, no, you got a
God,
VA.
dang it, why do they want so much blood?
Dad has got a VA appointment tomorrow. He said vampires are going to draw blood from him.
I want my blood every time I go down there. I want blood.
No, it's a vampire, Mama. The ducks, the geese, chickens,
They have enough blood.
and Thomas
Now.
Clinton. Fucking vampires.
Go, you keep barking, you go in the house. Go out. Come in. Freaking circus. Between the ducks and the geese, the chickens and the dogs and the Clinton. God.
And the vampires at a VA.
And the VA vampires, yeah. I think the VA stands for Vampires Associates.
they bite your legs, Dad.
Vampires are so.
They bite your legs. If you're not fast enough, give them
Oh,
food.
I'm faster than they are. I'm getting the hell out of there.
This is too much.
The
you.